Alright, so this video is going to be on the Harbor Breeze Armitage white ceiling fan with light. Now, before you guys get started working on this, make sure you guys go ahead and turn off the power. It's a lot easier working with it with the power off. Also, this fan's kind of heavy. Like all ceiling fans are, they will be heavier than any light fixture you have on there. So make sure that you have a proper support for it. And you can get them for like $5-6 from the store. So yeah, that's about all you need to know for these things. Make sure you have the proper support to go across the beams. Okay, so those are the blades, the mounting bracket, and some wire connectors. There's the manual, and this is what it looks like after you take the top part off. So you have the motor. Let's see what they call this other part. This is like shielding for the motor, but they call it the motor housing. So you have the motor housing, and then you have what is it called? The blade arms, which are these blade arms, motor, and this is the motor housing. So that's the one we're going to be replacing. So to remove the existing housing, all you need to do is just unscrew this and make sure you hold onto this part so it doesn't fall down. So when you unscrew this, it will come down, so make sure you put a hand on here while you unscrew. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, that's what it's going to look like once you take it off. I don't know, it's so blurry. Anyhow, there's just a couple screws. This screw right here you need to remove, and there's one on the other side. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, there it is. And this one right there. Gosh, why is this so blurry? Okay, so here are the mounting brackets up. You're going to have to put your screws that bolted up to the ceiling, one right there and one right here. Oops. Anyhow, yeah, so they're going to get actually attached to right here, and there's another hole right over there. So, and that's where you're going to have to attach the mounting bracket to. Now you're going to have two wires coming out of there, a white and a black. It might be green. It depends. You're going to have to find out which one is your positive and negative, and then that's going to connect it to it. This is an older house, so it doesn't have a green wire coming out of it. Since it doesn't, well, yeah, too bad. It has a circuit breaker, so that's going to have to be an off. Either that or you're going to have to run completely new wiring, and that's pretty expensive. Anyhow, this is the green lead, and that's just going to get attached to, not to actually these two guys, not to these two, but actually to the fan. So I just use a drill to get it this far tightened down, because those are pretty long screws. So at this point, all I'm going to use is just a regular screwdriver, flathead, to tighten it up or the rest of the way. Okay, so at this point, they're already tightened down. Now you need to remove all these bolts, or all these nuts, and the washer, and just hold on to those. So you're going to remove the nut in the washer on all four of these spots. And you can use a 7/16 socket to do it. Okay, before putting the motor up, they want you to remove these screws and this paper. This paper is stuck on there. So you probably want to do that before you put it up there, because otherwise you're going to have to take them off before you install the fan blades. So take these off first. It's just easier. Okay, so here, I hope you can see that. This so you have this hook on the side, and this goes in through the elongated hole on here. And then you just put that in there, and then you just hand tighten this one onto this side. I'll take a picture so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. And there, it's up there, just hand tightened. Okay, so for mine, my light switch is going to be controlled by a simple flip light switch. No dimmer, nothing like that. So I'm connecting the black wire coming from the wall to these two, the black wire connecting the motor and the light. I'm going to connect all three of them together. And then I'm going to connect the white cable from the wall to the white neutral on the motor. And that's it for connecting from the actual wall, or from coming in from the wall into the actual motor housing. Okay, this is the one I'm going to connect to. Now when you do this, I recommend that you clean it off. I just got a knife and scraped it. You could use sandpaper to scrape it too. That's the last part on the connectors. We're just going to be connecting the, oh gosh, the two grounds. The one from the mounting bracket and the other one from the motor. And that's the last connection. There it is finished. Now I'm just going to tuck it back inside. So this is the inside of the motor housing. If I have any complaint, it's going to be here. You have these, oh gosh, you have these mesh filters. Now sometimes those mesh filters are loose, so they will fly off there when you turn it on. So that's probably my only complaint with these, with this fan. So for me right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply crazy glue all around these parts right here. That's just to make sure that these don't fly off, because it's not glued in the center, which it doesn't need to be, but this part right here does come off, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so these are the fan blades that you're going to go ahead and be attaching right now. So right now it looks like that, and these are the screws and lock washers you're going to be using. Okay, so there's the fan working. It works really nice. I really like it. Don't really have any complaints with it. I mean, you can listen to it and see if you can hear it. It's actually it's actually really quiet, which I like. So, I mean, I'm happy with it. I put in 3. Makes very little noise. Easy to install. I did my first one. It took me a while because I had to go up into the attic to make sure to see if I needed any braces. I didn't. So if you don't need to install a brace, then you could do this job in about 45 minutes. But I would say expect to take about an hour and a half to about 2 hours to do it. But right now, I can install one in about 45 minutes if I want to, or maybe a little bit quicker. So, alright, hope you enjoyed the video. I gotta say, I enjoy this fan. I bought it at Lowe's. It was it's a little bit under 40 bucks, so it's nice. It's got 3 settings, 3 speed settings, and it has a forward and reverse. There's a switch up top that if you push it down, it is for a cool breeze, and if you push it up, that's going to put it in reverse. So, and you're supposed to do that in the winter time, so I guess it brings the air up from the bottom and it circulates it, I don't know, in the reverse direction. So alright, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later.